Hello everybody, Hyper Mario Sunshine here, and we're back for some more Fire Emblem Awakening, and today we are finally going to be taking on the Endgame, Grima. Wretched son of Naga, you will be destroyed. Robin, as ready as I will ever be, Crom. Let's finish this. Defeat the commander. We are on top of Grima's back. And there's Grima right there with Expiration, basically his strongest attack. 88 HP, level 30. Look at all that attack, defense, speed, etc. And Nathemia reduces avoid and dodge for all enemies within 3 spaces. Tavis, oh my god, he's definitely going to be crazy. Nullifies lethality and counter in more than half damage. And Ignis, so he's got Ignis from Robin, so yeah. Took some liberties of getting some new weapons for everyone. I think we're ready. Let's do this. Oh my god. What manner of magic? Magic? That was a damn catastrophe. He's weakening us all. He's too strong. Ugh. It cannot end like this. I won't have all our struggle be for naught. No, this darkness, the future is upon us. Oh gods, Father! And so it ends, Robin. See how frail these human bonds of yours are, how short-lived, how pointless. You have thrown your lives away, and the result is the same. We're not dead yet. Details, details. But yes, I suppose it's time I got you all off my back, so to speak, permanently. No, no, you don't want this, do you? You do have a choice, you know. It doesn't have to be this way. You can still save all your friends. Become one with me, and we shall spare their lives. Refuse, and watch as I rend the flesh from their bones. No, Robin! Don't do it! He's lying! It's a trap! Now I will have your decision. You will save these worms. You join me and become a god? No! Do you think me a fool? You'll kill them anyway. Well, of course I would. I only thought you might want to leave your comrades with a heroic, selfless image. But so be it. Leave them with the final memory that you were their undoing. Robin! Where am I? Where your God wills you to be. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some fleas on my back to take care of. No, I won't let you! You still dare resist me? Then perhaps I should end you first. So dark. A sea of black. I have no final strategy. No cards left to play. He has one. Ah, can't see. I can't hear. I feel nothing. Nothing. To act. Huh? You fight back fighting. I hear something. A voice. Fight back. Have to keep ing. Robin! You swore to do so, remember? Now keep your damn word! Crom? Crom, I can hear you. No, you are mine now. The dragon script cannot be broken. Come back to us, Robin. Robin, remember all the days we spent together. Do not rob the togwell of one of our last two true champions. We're all right here by your side. Please, Robin, I still haven't shown you my new dance. Minerva wants you back, and so do I. You have earned my trust and my love, sir. Now return to us. Pull it together, lad. Death is overrated. Believe me. You don't bow to dragons. You break them. Heed not the dark's eerie call, friend. Summon forth the strength inside you. If you don't come back, I'm never going to forgive you. Father, you mean everything to me. I can't lose you again. You are not Grima, nor is he you. Remember that, Robin. Oh, Robin. No taking the easy way out. I haven't finished with you yet. I can hear them. I hear my friends. Stop this at once. Silence those wretched voices. You're all powerless, frail, insignificant. You are nothing. Return to us, Robin. Your bond with us is stronger than even the fell dragon's might. I'm coming, Crom. Hold on! Children of man, take my power. Rise now and face the fell dragon. Defeat Commander. Oh my god, hearing this song again in this final battle is giving me goosebumps. Oh my god. ID Purpose is one of the greatest final boss songs ever. And the song has quite a lot of things. It sounds like that you're listening to Crom and Robin and his entire army fighting on the backs of Grima and singing. And there's a darker voice that does appear, and it's supposed to be Grima singing. It's pretty cool. Like, if you hear the Latin lyrics for it, you could translate it and hear what they're saying. And one voice is basically saying positive things to keep fighting and to take down the evil, and while the other is saying there is no hope, he's going to squish you like bugs. And obviously, the song is amazing. Just give it a listen. If not, I probably will play a sound clip of it or something. But damn, is this song so good. Anyways, we are surrounded by all fronts. A bunch of Grimleal are here. Yeah, there is no Risen, unfortunately. I thought he would have. They're all here to stop us. And yeah, they do respawn. If you ever see these things, yeah, they will keep respawning. So, yeah, we gotta take out Grima as quickly as possible. Oh, and here's the part I'm talking about. Absolutely amazing. This song is legendary. And I can't keep complimenting it enough. Anyways, let us begin. Here we go. Alright, let's make a move. Alright, Olivia, go with Tiki, I suppose. Alright, it's kind of crazy. This is already the end. We're on Grima's back. It's such a crazy setting because originally they wanted the final map to take place on Mars. Or rather, Fire Emblem Awakening in general to take place on, on Mars for some reason. Like the planet Mars, which is pretty crazy. I thought that was the original plans for the game. And honestly, I felt like this was definitely better. To right on top of a giant evil dragon as a final boss map. It just, wow, one of the most iconic Fire Emblem maps of all time. And they're all making the move to surround us. Just go with whoever's your strongest units and go crazy. Yeah, and finally we're going to take down the Grimleal and Grima once and for all. You know, whoever you picked for this map is actually going to talk to Robin, so which is why we have Basilio, Morgan, Lucina, etc. Everybody talking with us. If we had picked anybody else, they would also have their own lines of dialogue, telling Robin to come back and to fight back against Grima, to not let him control. All that other stuff, and it's, you know, pretty like cool to see all these unique lines. I'm pretty sure there's plenty that we didn't see. Obviously, I don't think Energar cards really give that same energy. I don't think they say anything, which is why I kind of wanted to leave them out because I was just like kind of skeptical about that. Hear my words, Awakener. Grima's servants will beset you to no end. Dispatch him as soon as you are able. Once the fell one is weakened, a choice will await you. If Crom lets fall the final blow, Grima shall survive, but return to his slumber. So be it. If Robin strikes in Crom's steed, both his life and Grima's are forever over. Only in this way may the fell dragon be destroyed for good and all. The final decision is yours. And yes, this is an actual decision you have to make. And we'll be making the decision as soon as possible. You're allowed to make the decision, but I feel like there is a better ending for one of the choices. And Silvera already showing her dominance here. I mean, Silvera, you have to remember that he's literally owing. Oh wow, the Dread Fighter animations are pretty cool. It's kind of crazy that they brought this class back. Well, I mean, it's still the same class that appears in Gaiden slash Shadows of Valentia, but still, it's kind of cool to see it in Awakening, and then finally get fully fleshed out in Shadows of Valentia, because it does have some of the greatest critical hit animations. I think we're kind of over-leveled for this, which, you know, I don't mind. I don't mind being a little bit over-leveled. I did want to show off as much content as possible. I remember my first time up over here, and it was really, really difficult for me. Even for normal, like, I was, like, getting surrounded every few minutes. I was like, I gotta finish up Grima. Oh, wow. Hang on with 1 HP. I don't... Oh, let's get a kill for Lissa. Why not? Oh, even Lissa's getting some kills. You know you're doing good. Cilio, let's run up ahead. Get that brave bow going. Damn, let's go. Cilio with a level up. So yeah, this game, when I first played it, I absolutely enjoyed it, like, just everything. The final boss, the music, the story. You know, it's a nice, very good yet simple story, and I really love it. I know people do have some problems with Awakening. I feel like every Fire Emblem game has, like, everybody giving their issues and whatnot. But honestly, I really had a fun time with my first playthrough of this, and I feel like I'm having... Oh, I'm having, like, just as equally as much as a fun time as I did before. Oh, damn, I really wish Lissa Lucina had a support combo, because, you know, that's, you know, she is an aunt to her, so kind of would make sense for her to have a support with her. Oh, they're all coming after Alyssa, I guess because she has low HP, but still. Oh, Alyssa's gonna kill her, huh? Oh, wow. What's the point of Beast Killer? I mean, you're not attacking Pan or anything. Is she gonna survive this last onslaught? Oh my god, she is. Lucina to help her out too. Alright, wow, we're making some really good progress here. Wow, she insulted him, like, how you calling him blind just for that? Like he was about to get hit. Alright, Owen should be able to take this pretty easily. Oh, whoa! Astra, wow, okay. Sorry for the knuckle cracking. And Severa with level up. I feel like these levels are also going to be really good for us because we're still not quite done. We still have a few things left to do, but still, the main story is coming to an end, and I can't believe it's been over a year since I started this Let's Play. It was supposed to originally start it on Awakening's anniversary. I never got the chance to do so. I did record a few things, though, around the anniversary, like a few days after. I didn't officially start until, like, April 30th, and it's been over a year, and it's been a pretty big project, a passion project of sorts. And it's kind of like Breath of the Wild in a way, because, like, that was also a passion project of sorts. But, I at least got to complete that one. I really loved doing Breath of the Wild when I was doing that Let's Play, and it gave me the idea to do this when I was doing it, because I was like realizing Breath of the Wild was coming to an end, and I kind of wanted to have a Let's Play that would line up with an anniversary. And I saw that Awakening's anniversary was coming up. As soon as I was about to finish up with Breath of the Wild, so I was like, you know what, let's do Awakening. I was gonna have my 3DS sent out at first to get the capture card put in, but I picked a different 3DS, so I was like, you know what, let me just record it one last time like this, and let me find something that'll fit. And lo and behold, this is the setup I came up with. And it's been working pretty well. And I can't wait for my next. I can't wait for my next 3DS Let's Play whenever that comes around, because I am gonna have my capture card by then installed into one of my other 3DSs. Fire away. Yeah, I can't believe it's been that long, and I kind of really wanted it to last just a little longer, but you know, all good things must come to an end. But you know, we could always replay these games, and it's always great to replay games. If a game has replayability, that's what makes it even better, because you have all these different combinations that you can do too. Oh wow, I've never seen Astra with a tone before. It looks pretty cool. It's like he's just blasting him over and over again. But yeah, I just love that fact, because like you can marry whoever and have like different combinations of kids and see their power sets and whatnot, and like, oh whoa, we got Aggressor, okay. France plus 10 attack, wow. Yeah, why not? Player phase will really help that out, yeah. Let's go for it. Yeah, there's like so much replayability, especially with the child units and all the DLC. And also just some great, like, it's one of the best looking 3DS games, and it's also one of the best soundtracks on the 3DS library too. It's just like, just so much to love about this game, man. I've always wanted to see, like, you know, a lot of other people try this game out, because it is the game that saved the franchise, and it's like, it wasn't my first Fire Emblem game. I played Sacred Stones and Blazing Sword, but I didn't necessarily, like, I was still, like, kind of like a young teen, like preteen. And Fates was my first Fire Emblem game that I truly beat, and I ended up liking it. So I got Awakening after I beat Shadows of Valentia, and again, I fell in love with Fire Emblem ever since. And I felt this was like the perfect game to start off with if I were to do Fire Emblem. That's why I kind of stopped my Fates Let's Play, because in my head I was like thinking, wait, how am I going to pick my path and whatnot? Because I didn't want to do Revelations. But I wanted to do all of them, but like, I didn't know what to do first. And also, I don't know how to like organize it, so I didn't feel very prepared back then for a Let's Play like that. And which is why that this Let's Play happened instead. I gave it some time and thought, and just a lot of like considering as well. And I felt like that after all that thinking, and I felt like I came up with the perfect idea for what I want this Let's Play to be and what I want it organized as. It's why it's like I had all these episodes on focusing on the DLC before the final boss. And, you know, there's still some DLC we have left to do, but, you know, just all that stuff that we did together. Oh, no. Oh, my God, Miracle. Yeah, all that stuff that we did together was just, like, really great. It just helped us learn about the game even more. Because I didn't really get the chance. Oh my God, it's kind of weird that fire just bursting out of Grima like that. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. That's the first time I ever played through a lot of the DLC for the first time. But yeah, it's like the first time playing all these DLCs and such. I am Grima. I am despair. Yeah, he literally attacks with Grima's, like Grima's head just fully turns around and just tries to blast you off his back, which is pretty crazy looking, and I absolutely love it. But yeah, this game really, if you haven't played it, I recommend it. Even though the eShop is closed, I remember starting this Let's Play before the eShop closed, So if you ever got the chance to get it beforehand, I'm pretty sure that it's probably still selling, like, there's still the World Edition, which is, like, pretty cheap. Last time I checked. A lot of 3DS games probably also skyrocket a bit in price. But if you did get the chance to, if you found, like, a copy that's, like, at least retail price, like, original $40, then go for it. Because this game is absolutely worth it if you have a 3DS. It's one of the best titles on the system. Yeah, continuing with the story, so yeah, I didn't feel like Fates was just the perfect start for Fire Emblem. Like, I was trying to think, like, after considering, like, all the DLC that I wanted to do, that I never played through before, and, like, also all the spot pass missions as well, which is why you saw me, like, very confused with some of them as well, which is why I kind of, like, I didn't get to recruit Gangrel, because I messed up, and I just misunderstood everything. I've also talked to him once, but yeah, like, it's kind of interesting just seeing my first time going through that as well. Even though I did beat the game, I didn't, like, experience it as much as I wanted to. And I feel like our second visit here has been pretty, like, great. I just very much enjoyed it. Let's take out this Grim Wheel. Yeah, so if I ever do another Fire Emblem Let's Play, it's probably not going to be anytime soon, but hopefully I get a good idea about it, what I want to do for it. Yeah, the Grima's stacked here. Alright, let's go in. Ooh, okay. Where's Lucina? Oh wait, I forgot she's with a... Alright, let's get Ramen. Sumiya. I come to end you, Grima. Arrogant mortal, I am the end. Wow, he's got some extreme high defenses. Robin, let's see what she could do. Wow, he's also got effectiveness against dragons removed from him. Wow. Oh my god, Owain. Well, actually, that did less damage than what it could have done. Okay. This is giving me, what's his face vibes? Edward vibes from, Radiant Dawn. Because, there's an extremely funny video that I've seen, where he's just constantly, attacking a share with 1 damage and then getting, like, a 1 ratio kill, basically. Anyways, let's go in with Robin. Return to me. Come. We are one and the same. Now, Robin, this is our chance. I'm going to finish it. Robin? Wait, what? What? What are you doing? For once, I'm glad you and I are the same. Now I can give my life to protect those I care for. I would not dare! I would, and I will. The evils you would visit on this world are unthinkable. In some way, we share the blame. It's only right we meet our end together. No! Robin, no! Thank you, Crom, for everything. Tell the others my last thoughts were of them. Robin, no! Oh, gods, no! The war is ended, my friends. Never again will the fell dragon trouble our world. I owe you all far more than words can ever repay, especially Robin, who gave himself to save us all, to save all the worlds to come. Poor Robin! After everything he did for us. Don't cry, Alyssa. We'll see him again. I'm sure of it. Remember what Naga said? That Robin would survive if our ties were strong enough. This isn't over. I believe Robin is out there. Somewhere. And I'll find him. If it takes me the rest of my days, I'll find him. You're right. He has to be out there somewhere. And we'll find a way to bring him home. Even if we have to search every open field in this whole stupid world. I believe the same, my prince. Robin is too strong to simply disappear. It falls to us to look after this realm until he returns. Robin had damn well better come back. If that blasted dragon truly got him, I'll be the one breathing fire. He made a noble sacrifice, and I know my nobility. And I know Robin shall someday return. Robin has gotta be out there somewhere. How do I know? Hey, don't question the vague. I can feel it too. Robin is out there waiting for us. Though I surely will miss him in the meantime. While statistically unsustained, I have what Lemaine might call a hunch. This hunch corroborates most of the statements made thus far. Robin, I know you're out there. I know you're not gone. And no one knows more about being lost and found than me. I wish he could have stayed with us long enough to see me grow stronger. All the more reason to work hard between now and his return. He lives. I know it. Some people just aren't this dying soul. If Crom believes he's alright, then so do I. Maybe I can work out some new magic to bring him home. If he returns to us now, I might even consider I might consider making him tea myself. Do you hear that, Robin? Me making tea. You should be honored. Let us honor Robin's regard for his warren. He was a true Togwell, and a true Togwell would have not left family behind. I feel he's out there. If Robin's anything like me, he won't check out just cause, or not out just cause the job is done. Gotta collect all the sweet rewards, right? Too many times now have I watched loved ones give their lives for me. I must hold on to the faith that this time will be different. Oi, Robin! You daring to make Gregor celebrate alone? Gregor not rest until he drink you under table. Ha ha! Robin's not gone. He's just in his place. I'll wait 1,000 years for him if I have to. Naga has a way of sending a ray of light into even the deepest darkness. May Robin find that light, just as he became that light for us. He had better march back here and try again. I only send people off on my terms, or in a casket. There will be one less set of eyes on me as I dance. It feels wrong. Please come back, Robin. Please be out there somewhere. Minerva says she still feels Robin is of this world. Also that he smells delicious, but that's neither here nor there. Hey, Robin, everyone's dying to see you alive. We're sick to death of death. That reminds me of a good one. 2 risen, a wyvern, and a priest walk into a bar. We've won our future, but we are in debt to so many sad memories. I pray at least one of those sadnesses will yet be undone. I swear my life and play to defend this future you have won, Robin. If you can hear me, swear that you will help me do so. Did what he had to do. That's the mark of a true warrior. He'll be back. Put my sweet brown arse on it. Bah, leave it to Robin to take responsibility for all of us. If he cared for us that much, I hope he knows we still need him. Thanks to you and the others, I was able to change. And I've gotten more changing to do. I want you to see. You've done so much for me and many sisters. You're an extra special customer. I hope we meet again. I feel a soul straight and true, pulsing in the darkness. The hero will return. No tears today. I know he'll be back. I'll just have to wait and try to smile. I won't cry. He'll be back. I know it. And in the meantime, I'll write the finest song about him that ever was. I'm glad for our victory, but I wish it did not mean so sad a farewell. We still have so much to learn. Come back and teach me. Now I know what it really means to be a hero. The heroes always come back to fight again, don't they? Fool, why did you sacrifice yourself? I refuse to accept it. Return, Robin, or face my wrath. They showed me that I have a future, that destiny can be defeated. We have to believe we can alter destiny once more and bring it back. Father, you can't leave me now, like this. I believe in you. Come back. All this death, no more. Please, you've got to come back. The world is vast and full of potential unexplored. I shall devote myself to discovering that art which might reunite us. No, this is all wrong. He can't be dead. He's out there. We have to be patient and believe. This is all wrong. We can't just leave Robin for dead. I'll wait until the end of time for his return. Robin put others before himself.
No one can question his character, but his work is not done. He's still needed here.
How we die defines how we lived. This can be said of Robin. But I expect there are more pages yet to be written of a man so nearly my equal.
Robin, come back. I need you. We need you. This world needs you.
Robin, 'twas a life lived grandly. But was it lived to its end? I trow you are yet meant for more.
What? Robin dead before me? Preposterous.
Return, Malloy.
And you will have my service.
Robin could not have arrived at his decision easily, but I won't accept it. This can't be the end of the story. Robin has secured for us all the most precious gift, the future. Now it falls upon our shoulders to protect what was given. I vow to give my all to healing the damage this war has wrought upon this realm. When Robin returns, I want him to see his sacrifice. What his sacrifice bought. Robin, if you can hear me, you will always have a place here with us. Remember that. Always. And the credits have begun. So yeah, now it's going over all of our results, and yeah, it shows our MVPs throughout each one. A premonition from Invisible Ties. Shows all the turns we took as well. Robin and Crom as our MVPs. Our heroes of Chapter 1 were Robin and Frederick. Robin and Stahl in Chapter 2. Yeah, so yeah, we're going through everything slowly. Crom and Sumia, and then Robin and Crom. Probably gonna get a lot of mixtures for everybody, huh? Robin and Muriel. Yeah, first paralogue, that's where we met Donald. Chapter 5, we have Lissa and Bake. Crom and Sumia in Chapter 6. Our second paralogue with Anna, that's the first time she appeared. A lot of our team has changed quite a bit throughout our journey. We started off with Crom and Sumia, and Muriel and Kellum, and Robin with a mixture of other characters. A third paralogue as well. We're going to be seeing a lot of stuff, huh? Ooh. Virion has joined with Cordelia, so that's when we're getting that support up. Wow, it's like going back on memory lane, seeing our progress throughout our Let's Play. Going back throughout the many months that we've been on this journey. Now it's finally basically over, the main story. Got Noe and Libra, Robin and Shershay, Pan and Gaius. Yeah, it's showing us who we've been trying to support. And as you can see, like the little sprites are even doing like a little cheer there, or like their little stances. Disowned by Time. I think that was Morgan's paralogue. And yeah, it's also showing us the order we went through them as well. Like, we could clearly see that we did some of the paralogs, and then obviously we went through a couple more chapters. And Tharja and Henry were our MVPs there. I'm going to share I think we get it quite a lot. Yeah, they definitely did. What can I say? Robin is one of the strongest, like, Fire Emblem characters of all time. In terms of how broken he is in the game. Pan and Gaius once again make a return. So do Virion and Cordelia. And finally, Anna and Tiki. This is when we started getting Tiki up, and bringing her up a lot. Robin and Shershay. Robin and Tharja. Oh yeah, this is when we finally got dual Gale Force. This is when we started realizing how broken Cordelia and Severa are. Sumiya and Cynthia. I've been seeing Sumiya on here quite a bit. Robin Morgan. Yeah, seeing a few unique combinations, but yeah, once again, Cordelia and Severa. Again, that combination, Gale Force is just such an amazing ability, man. Severa and Nor for Chapter 24. To slay a god, we had Sumiya and Cordelia. Unfortunately, we didn't do that correctly with Crom and Cynthia. I know we also kind of missed what Gangrel would have said. How do we have recruited him? I'll probably share what he would have said. I probably would share what he says up on the screen. Got a Hard Miracle, 3 turns well. Robin and Shershay. Spring of Truth with Tiki and Lucina. And Radiant Hero with Cordelia and Severa once more. And Wayne and Severa were our Endgame MVPs. It took 4 turns. Wow, that was much shorter than I thought. Yeah, no, that's everything we've seen. We've been through from every single prologue and every single chapter. Though it does not show the DLC has its own little page separate, so we already saw how many turns those took. Newly Exalted, Crom. These are how many battles we took, and Made of Flower, Sumiya. After Grima's defeat, Crom was officially welcomed as Ulysses' new exile. Queen Sumiya lived and grieved for him, and her flower petal readings were said to bring good luck to all who received them. And we could also see a lot of the credits as well underneath, seeing all the programmers and such from Intelligent Systems. Hold Lieutenant Frederick and Dire Damsel Maribel. She, a few good battles here and there, and a good few victories as well. As Ulysses' new knight captain, Frederick took charge of keeping the peace and training new recruits. His wife Maribel did own her part of Ulysses by studying hard and becoming a respected magistrate. Cordelia definitely was in a lot of battles. So was Virion as well. Virion had returned home to Roseanne, where he was labeled a traitor and a coward, or else ignored entirely. But Cordelia defended her husband vehemently and ultimately won him a second chance with his people. Damn, Virion... Oh, I kind of feel bad for him now. All that stuff that he went through, but luckily he was able to pull through things for Cordelia. Zero to Hero, Vake, and sprightly cleric Lissa. Vake returned to the streets that raised him and was welcomed as a hero and brother to all. Still, he was no match for Lissa, who fit in with the people instantly despite her royal upbringing. Yeah, definitely feels very fitting. For Viridian Knight Stahl. Stahl continued his service as a Ulyssian knight and led crucial missions across the realm. His placid nature and scatterbrained charm made him a favorite hero of the people. With the text going slow, he was one of our least used units. I was not really a big fan of Stahl. Oft Forgotten, Callum, and Rapier Intellect Muriel. Oft Forgotten Callum, oh my god. Muriel remained in Ulysses but would vanish for days at a time to pursue her studies. In her final years, this research led to a historic invention. Her husband's name has been lost to history. Yeah, so he also got lost, and also nobody could really see him. Gynophobe, Wonku, and shrinking Violet Olivia. Wonku returned to Regina Ferox and served as Basilio's right-hand man. When the West Con sent Olivia on errands across the globe, Wonku accompanied her without fail and ensured her safety. Again, very fitting. And also, Rickon was even less used. Wow. While continuing to study magic, Rickon realized how childish some of his actions had been. The sting of that revelation caused him to redouble his efforts. And soon, he was mage of the highest order. Yeah, upcoming mage. We got also the movie stuff as well. Like who worked on those down below. Candy Stealer Gaius and Proud Togwell Pan. Gaius never lost his sweet tooth, though he ultimately returned to less savory enterprises. Amazingly, Pan dirtied her hands right along with her husband, using her keen night vision to expedite jobs. Aww. Swell Sword, Gregor, and Crimson Knight Sully. Wow, I'm surprised I used Sully quite a bit. And Gregor, not as much as I thought I did. After the war, Gregor briefly sank into a life of excess. Sully pestered her husband to take the Elysian knighthood examination, but he instead continued his mercenary work on the sly. And wow, we used Noe quite a bit. I wish I used Libra a little bit more. Fetching Freer, Libra, and Eternal Youth Noe. Many, and an unfortunate child found joy in the small orphanage. Libra and his wife built after the war. Noe tried her best to take care of the children, but more than often than not, they took care of her. Yeah, she's still a dragon, a young dragon. Twisted Mind Henry and Grimstalker Tharja. Henry settled down with Tharja and turned out to be a surprisingly good father. Their newborn daughter's mood was said to shift violently, perhaps a side effect of having two dark mages for parents. Yeah, Nord would definitely suffer the most. She's got a father who's like that and a mother who's even crazier. Blade Princess Sayri. I use her quite a bit. I really like using Sayri. After returning to Chonsun, Sayri worked tirelessly with the other dynasts to secure a peaceful future for the Valmese continent. She was occasionally seen visiting her brother Yenfei's grave, but he was just with us. Intrepid Khan, Basilio. With Grima done deed, Basilio returned to Ferox and applied himself to dethroning Flavia. If his army of champions failed, he knew he could always wait for the little Lucina to grow up and lend her a mask. Oh, that's kind of funny. He knows that she could put up a fight. Con Lioness, Flavia. That's why she gets a lioness sword in Fae. After Grima was vanquished, Flavia returned home and did a marvelous job of whipping Ragna Ferox back into shape. They say that each time a tournament drew close, she would ask Kron to lend his sword. So we're gonna always have constant father-daughter duels from here on out. Well, even Donald was used more than the other Stall and Rickon. Donald returned to his village hero, Donald. Donald returned to his tiny village and lived a quiet life with his mother. He never took up arms again, a blessing for which he thanked for the exalt daily. Yep, we finally got to see Ma. Secret Seller, Anna. These are a solid amount. I really like Anna. She was one of my original choices to marry, honestly, with Robin. With nary a word, Anna left the others and returned to her free-spirited merchant life. She was later sighted across the continent, haggling with suppliers and beating down the cost of goods. Yep, Anna and her sisters always doing that. And Lucina was here quite a lot. She was one of our most used units. Lucina disappeared after whispering these words to her infant self. Yours will be a happy future. Did she journey to another land? Back to her own time. No one knows for certain. And voice direction, Patrick Sates. So yeah, Patrick Sates is one of the main voice directors now in Fire Emblem. He's also been leading voice direction for Shao's Valentia, Fates, and Three Houses and Engage. Chosen One, Owain. Owain tried settling down in Ylisse, but ultimately set off on a lengthy quest to stay his sword hand. Oddball heroes matching his description continue to crop up in local legends to this day. It's kind of crazy that he managed to stay rather than Lucina. But then again, he did manage to go away with Inigo and Severa for Fates. Inigo traveled the world. Wait, Flower Picker Inigo. Inigo traveled the world ever ready with a smile or solution when his troubles started to brew. His services and performances were rewarded with the best currency, the joy and gratitude of others. They could show a lot of the voice actors underneath. Daunting Priest Brady. Brady left the priesthood to become the world's scariest violinist. His rondos were apocalyptic, and his requiems so full of melancholy that everyone in the room, performer included, burst into tears. Got a oh, Satori. Oh, damn! Just got reminded of his passing not too long ago. Intelligent systems. There we go. Fair fighter Kajal. Knowing her battle had not yet ended, Kajal set off on a new quest of self-discovery. Her sincerity led to so much heartbreak along the way, but each painful lesson further hardened her as a warrior. And there's still plenty to go through. Even though the credits are ending, there's still the top part that's still going. Hero Chaser Cynthia. She was used quite a bit. Cynthia never gave up on becoming a hero and traveled the land in the name of justice. While she impacted the world of comedy more than the world of legend, people still loved her for trying. Still loved her for trying. Oh my god, yes, she was our gold medalist. Severa was our most used unit. Probably because of that Gale Force. Or our most battling unit. Secret Dreamer Severa. Eager to shrug off any kind of intimacy, Severa began a solidarity journey, but once a year she said to visit her family and yell at them for old time's sake. Masked Rider Jerome. Jerome and Minerva set out for Wyvern Valley. Many saw the rider and mount through the years, though most described the man as distant and contemplative. So it's kind of weird that they stayed. Like, the baby cells are also going to be there. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Gift from afar. Morgan. Morgan's memory never returned, but she didn't seem to miss it. Later scholars would speculate she had come from a different future than the other children. Yeah, some people may have theorized that she came from the darker timeline, or a lighter timeline, perhaps. Yarne traveled the world in search of a safer haven. A journey that was, ironically, fraught with danger. Nevertheless, he is said to have beaten his fears and lived to a ripe old age. Timid Togwell, Yarne. I mean, it does suit him perfectly. The Elcuidator Laurent, longing to meet his mother's intellectual standards, Laurent went on an expedition around the world. His curious nature led to many adventures, which he later put to paper in a rousing novel. Didn't use him too much. I remember using him a little bit more in my original profile. This personality, Noor. Noor stayed with her mother after the war as her assistant. Was she simply trying to protect her infant self from Darja's curses? Or did Noor find solace with the woman who brought her into the world? It's kind of interesting that she did stay. It's kind of weird having two of you around, even though one's like very young. Little Miss Na. The Manikiti Na still had many human lifetimes ahead, and she availed herself of this time to caution future generations away from the mistakes that led to the return of Grima. I mean, there is no point since Grima ain't going to return anytime soon. And Tiki was actually very close to topping Severa for Mounts of Battles. Exhausted from the war, Tiki returned to the Divine Dragon grounds and slept for several days. Afterwards, she is said to come down and visit people regularly. Walhart with the Conqueror. Walhart was said to leave this world in pursuit of new conquests. Some surviving legends go so far as to place him in the Outrealms, where he reputedly found a new continent to subjugate and rule. This one's actually really interesting. Gentle Heart Emerin. Sadly, Emerin's fractured memory never fully mended. She took refuge in Ferox after the war and started anew as an ordinary woman, a life that one can hope hold fewer pressures than her exalted one. I wonder if anybody ever recognized her. That's kind of the interesting thing, if she was recognized. In 3 battles and 3 victories, he one-shot all of his enemies. Blade legend Yanfei. Yanfei vanished like the mist, never to be seen again. Some say he returned to the Outrealm from whence he came, but none were able to witness the great swordsman's departure. I even Sayri herself. Wow. Dark One, Aversa. Having reclaimed the truth, Aversa returned to her town of her birth and started a life anew as an ordinary girl, as if making up for the time that was stolen from her. Yeah, again, very tragic character. Really like Aversa. I was considering her as well for one of the characters. Priam. Oh, or at least use character. We actually never got to use him. But don't worry, we're gonna definitely save him. Don't worry. Priam vanished like a breath on the wind. Did his pursuit of true power lead him to a quiet corner of the map? Or did he move to another continent? One where the Radiant Hero's legend held more meaning? Perhaps he moved back to Tellius. Looking down at the book, and closing the story. The end.
Places to take a nap than up and around, you know. Here. Welcome back. It's over now.
High Deliverer, Robin. Wyvern Friend, Shershay. Many wrote of Robin's legendary exploits, but accounts of his origins and character varied. Scholars, poets, and bards agreed on one thing alone. He loved his wife Shershay above all else. Your avatar has been added to the avatar logbook. You can now use this avatar and other save files. You were known upon in clearing the game has been carried over to into a new game. If you have cleared the game more than once, the highest value will be used. So yes, we have cleared the game twice, so yeah. Anyways, love my videos with a like button. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And yes, we have done it. We have completed Fire Emblem Awakening. And we'll see you guys next time as we begin exploring once more the Outrealms for our final 4 DLCs. And perhaps a bonus episode or 2. And I will also likely show a trailer within the coming days for our brand new Let's Play. Don't worry, this one's not gonna suck. See you guys then.